our learning, well, we came up with a few, sort of brainstormed some different ideas, and the one that sort of floated to the surface was mixing two age groups, and the scenario is a weekend where some older young people.
You're late. Go to the secretary's office and.
Hope you got a note.
We were just saying that we designed a weekend where some older children, maybe year 11, year 10, would mentor a maybe year 7 group, and during that weekend they'd be out in the woods or some sort of green space, and there'd be a 2-layer learning going on. So the younger children would be being taught 2 quite basic land-based skills, one of building a shelter and one of making a fire. So that would be their learning outcome. And the older group, their learning is about how to make sure that they know those skills, which we're assuming that they've already been taught, but also how do you pass on that knowledge to a younger group. And the method and what was interesting as well, we kind of briefly touched on how do we frame this, and do we frame it as a story of you ended up on a desert island? Is that the reason why you might want to learn these skills? Do we frame it as, hey kids, we know that you're going into a devastating future, so you're going to learn about you might not be motivated.
Or when you next go on holiday?
Yeah, and then the other option of how do you motivate some sort of young teenagers who are just, they're wanting to get a job and da-da-da-da-da. Then, this is a weekend where you'll learn leadership skills, how to teach other people how to do stuff. This would be great if you want to be an entrepreneur and set up your own organisation. These are the skills you'll need. So we had these different scenarios, and we went in the end for the one around entrepreneurial skills is what you'd be learning through these activities. Other outcomes were about being able to take responsibility. These are mainly the older ones that we're talking about now. Being able to take responsibility, leadership, role modelling, organisation, trust building, communication, empathy, and also a little bit about observing group dynamics. We thought that there'd need to be sort of 2 phases of the people holding the process, the adults sort of stepping in, one midway through, helping the older group do a debrief of how things are going, what's going well, where are you not connecting to the younger group, what's going on, and then a proper debrief at the end, maybe back in the classroom, so you draw that learning back into the school system, where they can review what they've learned and how that might be translated into life more generally. My team promised that they'd chip in.
You do so well. What's the philosophy?
And what's the philosophy, man?
Okay. Well, in fact, Sally very elegantly put that into one phrase, which I thought was brilliant. It's just learning. Learning takes place outside the classroom through others, and learning through real life scenarios.